Hey there, everybody. It's been a couple days. Sorry, I've been absent. Been haven't really been doing too much in the past couple days. Just been kind of um, keeping my mind straight and all that. Um, so, um, I haven't really been getting any kind of replies back from you know, from like, Twitter, concerning, so, for those of you that are tuning in for the Pega stream, I'll get to that in just a second. For those of you that are just kind of coming in for the stream itself, I wanted to address a few things first before I got into the um, before I got into the main crux of uh, everything that's been kind of going, or I want to try to address some things. First thing was that I posted a video about the problems that I've had with Warframe, or the most recent problem that I had with it with the copyright claim, and I'm saying, hey, guess what? You don't you shouldn't be claimed by anything from Warframe. And well, I posted a video saying, well, that's no longer true. Um, and I was kind of hoping for relatively quick reply, but I haven't gotten anything yet. Which, I mean, I'm not a large channel right now. I'm just uh, uh, I mean, as of this video right at this moment in time, I have 181, very, um, I'm really happy that I have 181 subscribers at this particular moment in time, and I'm thankful for every last one of you that has stuck with me and continues to want to join me on these video ventures of mine. Um, so, with very little weight to my voice, it's very easy for them to pretty much ignore, which is one of the reasons why I hope that people will continue to try to push my questions to digital extremes because I feel like they are very important questions that need to be asked to them. So, um, so yeah, I hope, I posted to them on Twitter. I hope the video gets shared around to other content creators and, get their take on it um, yeah, this is something that I feel really should be addressed about it. So, um, so, um, but so far I haven't really been getting. I mean, I've been getting a lot of views on it. It's my most viewed video I think to date, right at this moment in time. All things considered. Yeah, no, I've had apparently a really lot of views on one of my videos right at this moment in time, 2,000. Which is really interesting because it's like, wait, um, you know, um, I I was apparently falling asleep quite a bit during that video, which is kind of head scratching. Whatever. Um, but you know, it's I think it's the my fifth largest in terms of overall views. Okay. Um, but at the same time, I've also gotten, I guess, a little bit of, well, I mean, not a ton of flack about it, but you know, I've gotten a couple of downvotes on it as well. So it's not like, it's not been getting a lot of love on it. So I don't know. I don't know what to really say along those lines. Hopefully we'll see what happens from here on out. Um, but um, but I haven't really received any kind of answer to it. You know, I posted on the forum. They pushed it off to players, yeah, players helping players. I posted on Twitter. Um, adding both of the companies, or the company Digital Extremes and Warframe itself, and got no reply on that either. So, um, so needless to say, we've gotten no word about it at all. So, and so there's not much else I can do about it other than, people just have to keep on pushing it through and asking the important questions because um, I'm afraid of what's coming. And so yeah. Um, okay. Enough of that. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this particular video, which is the Pega Academy, Pega certification. I haven't done that in the past couple days. Again, got no replies, no emails about it or anything along those lines about my last suggestion to them. They haven't really been replying lately. And maybe it's because they don't really want to respond to anything that is past content. They'd rather address ones that are Pega 23, which sure is understandable. Um, but let's get into the um, who I am concerning the Pega video, who why am I doing these videos, and what's the um, what's the goal for it. So first off, just so you're aware, I'm currently an unemployed software developer whose last job was working with the Pega environment. Now, the place that I worked at, they tried to give us an authorized training partner to teach me and like 20 others or so how to learn how to do Pega. And, well, the individual in question didn't really do a great job. A lot of us decided to go, a lot of us, if not all of us, decided to go self-study because we were just kind of unhappy with what was being said, what was being done, our questions not being answered, so on and so forth. So we were not really happy with our instructor on that one, or at least I wasn't. Can't say that for every single last person, but um, but there were a few of us that were asked to be put back into another training cycle with a different Pega instructor, but that never happened. They pushed us out into our contractor jobs, and I was laid off a year after. Um, Not because of my work, but more along the lines of they were scaling down for some reason. Apparently, AT&T also lost quite a bit of their workers as well at the same time. I don't know. So I was put on furlough and released from my contract. So, um, I am not an authorized training partner. This is not meant for non-instructor-led training. I'm doing these videos to kind of document my journey through the Pega Academy world, in hopes that, individuals um, that are more knowledgeable than me in the Pega Academy will be able to answer some of my questions that I've had over my time studying the Pega Academy. But so far I haven't got any comments concerning that or any answers. So, but it's okay. You know, um, if you are watching these videos for your own personal training, then thank you for being there. Um, this video in particular is like right at the very tail end of it all. Okay, we've been trying to work through the last um, we've been trying to work through the last um, exercise, which in some ways I'm half inclined on just kind of giving up on it, to be honest. I don't really need it. Well, I do, but I don't. You, um, let me try it. I'll explain in a little bit. Okay. Um, so, but I'm not an instructor at all, so I'm working towards my certification, much like anybody else. So, um, now for those of you that are trying to work towards your business architect, this has already been done. I've already gone through the 2 missions and 2 modules. Go check out the playlist. I've been including the playlist in my description for these videos, so you should be able to see that in the description of my videos. So go check that out. Even if you're up at the 23 platform, you should be able to get through this without too much problems. So, um, but do know that these 2 modules here are supposed to be covering the Pega Express delivery, which I feel like they don't really do a very good job of. So do yourself a favor, go through the Pega Express delivery and learn as much about it as you possibly can because it's 12% of your grade or 12% of the overall certification grade. So be prepared. So, but we're continuing on with the system architect. Um, Now, I've been. I asked for them to fix one of the challenges, um, or allow for me to upload um, a document in localizing UI form so that I can complete this particular challenge, but they haven't gotten back to me. And we've been kind of struggling with the mission exercise, the 15 tasks in 3 hours. I'll try that again. But I mean, we measured it out, or I timed it out, and um, um, it was 12 minutes per task. So it's not um, it's not an easy amount to kind of get through, especially when you're having to read through the scenarios, the descriptions, and some of this is information that is you haven't even touched since like the very beginning of the overall mission. You could have been it could have been your very first challenge in the low code app builder. you know, some of the work that you did, you know, designing a case lifecycle. That could have been like the very first challenge that you did. We might be, you know, the exercise itself is kind of touching upon those a little bit. And I often feel like they could have done so much more along those lines. They could have reinforced what you learned over time, you know, every single time they did a challenge. You know, yeah, that would have taken more time in the challenges themselves, but it would have really reinforced your overall understanding of the challenges. So I hope that they learn from that and they work with that um, because in some ways I feel like that's something that they really should change in their academy. Reinforcement of the um, reinforcement of what you learned so that you can um, build upon it. Okay. Um, Now, obviously, not everybody's needing that kind of instruction. You know, some people might be perfectly fine with what they have. Um, so in some ways, I'd say, hey, um, maybe have two styles of missions or something like that. One that kind of focuses on reinforcement and takes longer, or you have the second method, which is pretty much what they have here. You know, they could do both of them if they really wanted to, but 15 tasks in 3 hours, 12 minutes, um, per task here, and I've already kind of, like I said before, I've already kind of struggled through some of this. I've already talked about how there's been things that they did in the mission exercise that they don't even talk about in the description, which I feel like they really need to change that. Um, and Because I mean, there's nothing that I could like. There was one portion in, I believe, task 6 here, where they were like saying, hey, we're gonna add this keyword count into the workings of this, but nowhere did they even mention that we needed to add that particular variable in here, or even work with it at all. So that's what I'm saying, or it's like, there's certain problems that they have with the exercise, and I hope that they try to work a little bit more upon it, because of I'm a little worried that um, I'm not the only one that's kind of struggling with these for the most part. So, um, or at least I don't think I mean, just based off of the fact that when you look back, when you look at their latest, um, 23, right? Notice how their very ending mission exercise got cut down from 15 to 6. Now, in my opinion, I didn't mind the 15 tasks. Okay, I don't mind the 15 tasks. Um, I was more worried about the time limit. The fact that you had to spend 12, you had 12 minutes per task to get through all 15 in the 3 hours. Okay, that's what I was like. That's not a whole lot of time. Okay, especially for someone that's just trying to get through the full Pega Academy certification. Okay. Um, and the 6 tasks in 50 minutes, that's even less. That's 8 minutes. So it's like, you know, um, that doesn't really leave you a whole lot of time to read through the documentation, read through the description and proceed through it any without any difficulties, you know. Um, so, um, but we're still on the 8.7. I should finish this off for you. Um, so, we're gonna try this again. It's not exactly been easy. We're gonna go ahead and reset the cloud instance again, which it didn't. Yeah, there it goes. Um, you know, the problem that I have right at this moment in time, for you all to know, um, when I kept on mentioning to you, that you really should be kind of working on the exercises more. You should keep on going into these instances and redoing the exercise pretty much over and over and over again. In a sense, that was pretty much me kind of trying to tell myself, like, hey, Jim, get off your ass and stop being lazy and do this yourself. But I didn't do that. Um, so when it comes to this, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know like the exact steps that I needed to take in order to get to those particular locations. So I used the exercise solution, which if you're going to be getting going on the job, this isn't going to save you every single time. Let's face it. So, all right, but we gotta get into this, and we're going to proceed onwards. So there it is. In some ways, this is kind of helpful for me in that um, it's kind of reinforcing. I'm trying to reinforce the steps so that um, um, so when I get back onto the job, you know, if someone says, "Hey, I need you to do um, I need to do you to do a validation for someone's age," it might help out a little bit. Um, so, but we need to get through all 15. So we just started here at 2 o'clock. This is supposed to be a 3 hour. So if I don't get it done by 5 o'clock, then well, we're in trouble. But again, it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like the um, Pega Academy should really be, you know, a little bit more aware of um, who's taking these and how long it should take a person on average. If they're timing like If they're timing like um, their senior developers, then that's not going to work. You know, that does nothing for their average times because you're talking about people that are very knowledgeable about, what they're doing. That shouldn't be your model in this particular case. You should be timing it against people that don't know, you know. So okay, we have to set up the expiration date first. So set up the error message. See, this is the one that keeps on taking the most amount of time, in my opinion. If they could fix this, then that would be fantastic. But okay, I don't know. It was here. See, we're 5 minutes in to this single task right at this moment in time. So okay, presentation, 8 characters long, submit. Okay, and then we go to, what was it, process, flow action, click customer information. There's validation, open that up. And then we add a new one here, which we then do the customer, and it was date of birth, and then we add the new, and then we add the function here in. So expression value evaluates true. We put in the function there. We put in the message. And we hit submit, and then we save. Close that out. We save. Close that out. We save. Close that out. Save. Close that out, and then we save. Close that out. Okay, so everything should be in order. So when I click the verify mission exercise, everything should work out perfectly fine. I'm not going to double check because we've already double checked this before. So, nope, nope. Okay, apparently I missed a step here. Okay, I messed up on the view, on the validation here. And it locked me out of the validation. I don't know how to switch to extended authoring mode on this. I don't think there is a way for me to do that. I think it's a matter of the security settings, and even then, um, that's something that gets set up prior for with the instance. I don't think there's any way that I can change that um, using what I have right now. Like I don't think I can go into the settings for this particular profile and change it. Not quite sure what's going on here. Nope, don't want that. Even going into the rental reservation in Dev Studio, I can't change the view on this. I can't change the validation. It's blocked off. Okay, well, we're gonna close this down. Somehow I messed up on the on setting up the validation. So, but then again, I quickly kind of went through it too. So, okay, well, we'll try it again. If I'm nowhere near the end, like if I'm only at task 6 and it's like 4:30, I'm gonna shut down and move on to other things to other folks. It might be I might have to just decide that I'm just going to skip this, give it up, and we'll go ahead and move on to um, the test at the very end. But you have to understand that that profile won't be given um, the they give you like a little placard saying, "Hey, congratulations on completing this particular exercise" or something like that, right? For completing the mission. But that really means nothing in the end. Okay, they're not going to care about that for your certification or anything along those lines. So, you could do it for your own personal, mental, positivity if you want to, but to be honest, it doesn't matter. Okay. You don't need it. So, you know, um, they're not going to restrict you from doing the certification, when you take it yourself. So don't stress about it. Okay. All right. We're gonna try this again. That particular lock that we got caught on. I've messaged that to them in the past before that I've gotten that you know through um, through past challenges and asked them to try to look into it a little bit more because that's a common one. you know, I've gotten it in the past before. I've asked them to try to figure out what the problem is on that because that shouldn't be happening. I should still be able to get access to those validations. I don't know why they lock it like that. I don't know. But really, they should leave that unlocked. So especially if you're switching over to the Dev Studio, the Dev Studio should have automatic access to the validations. Why they lock it on the Dev Studio is confusing to me. Because in the Dev Studio you should be able to pretty much work on anything. So uh, you know, there's nothing wrong with them saying like, hey, guys, you just screwed up something, like put a major error down or something along those lines. That's perfectly reasonable. There's perfectly fine. But allow for me to change the information how I want to. You know, even if I am causing myself a lot of guardrail errors or something like that. Let me do it. You know, let me shoot myself in the foot if worse comes to worse on it. You know, um, you shouldn't necessarily block it. You know, okay. Expiration date, and we have today, and it was supposed to be before. So, and then of course we need the message. There we go. What's kind of interesting is the fact that they used I think, um, greater than symbol, which is very interesting, especially seeing that the before and after, doesn't apply, to a greater than symbol. So it's like, or it does, but yet it doesn't. So I need to blow my nose. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. All right. Let's see. It was app. User interface section, and then customer information. If I wasn't so delayed by the amount of time that it takes to load, it probably would have been, I might not have too much concern about the exercise, but it takes forever for these to load. Hopefully you never have to get into a job where, it takes that long and it takes this long for you to do your job. So, okay, there's that. Okay, process, flow action, there we go. Validation. See, right now I'm just kind of going through the steps that I memorized, kind of thing, um, because I'm not um, um, I'm not at that point where it's like, I look at the information being, asked, like I can't look at the description right at this moment in time and go, oh yeah, this is what I need to do. That's the problem that I have with their exercises, with their challenges, is the fact that they're kind of holding your hand a little bit about this, and they're not really giving you the tools to kind of think for yourself a little bit, you know. Okay, now that should work. Yep, there we go. Okay, moving on to the next one. The problem is that this one is a rough one because I don't remember every single last thing that they need me to do on it. So, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that one. Okay. So we are back to app. We go to um, what was it? Explore data? No, not explore data. Data, rental customer. This is another thing that bugs me about this is the fact that they were like, okay, um we've done some of the work for you, prior, some of these things are already set up. And it's like, well, now I don't know exactly where you've put some of this stuff either. And you're having me, try to determine like where everything is based off of, things that you did. And so, um, now I'm having to kind of catch up with what they've done. So, um, you know, which I mean, don't get me wrong, that is what you know, saving the customer, right? That's pretty much what you do when you're going into a new job anyway, right? Um, you're having to um, kind of go with as a new employee, whenever you go to a new job, everything's been unless you're going into a new job or into a new project where they're basically saying, okay, we're starting from scratch, this is what we're going to be looking for you to do, blah blah blah. So here you go. Sure, now you'll be able to kind of learn some of the things that they're wanting you to kind of go with, right? But when you have something along the lines of these exercises where um, um, you don't know what they've done prior, um, you know, the um, let's see, rental reservation, rental customer. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna switch this over to my other screen here. So, because I want to kind of be able to read this at the same time. Be able to compare both without having to, um, be, um, just so I can tackle, so that I can kind of tackle everything that they want me to do on this. So, okay, waiting for that. Okay, pardon me. My nose just wants to run. Okay. Okay, so yeah, when you get to, on the job, you're gonna be having to kind of work with, these um um you're gonna have to kind of work with, what they give you, and you're gonna be playing catch up on a lot of it. Okay, and hopefully you have a really good um um mentor that can kind of help and that can guide you through a lot of it. But let's face it, that's been kind of going away lately, and or at least, I haven't I haven't gotten, that in my past. So, um, or at least on the few jobs that I didn't that I've been able to get, there hasn't been any kind of um, um, God damn it, my nose keeps on running to run. Um, so it's one of those things where it's like, in some businesses they want you to either be able to immediately run the sprint, as soon as you get into work, or drowned. That's basically what it is, and I feel that that's really a disservice, you know, because um, I mean you're expecting everybody to know exactly what you want them to know, on day one. And let's face it, that's that's not going to be possible for every single last person. You could try to look through hundreds upon hundreds and upon hundreds of applicants and hope that you can get the one person, hopefully, that, might be fantastic. But, you know, um, it, in my opinion, you should be working with, who you have, and get them up into what you want them to be, you know? That's why I keep on saying, like, mentorship should be something that is really, should be something that is commonplace, still, you know. And that's why, I really, um, if you're a manager, if you're a team lead or something along those lines, you really should be um, working on, your own mentorship at work, because um, you know, um, because um, because you have probably new hires and stuff like that on your team that might be kind of struggling themselves. And guess what? If you're not helping them, learn, then you are, in a sense, setting them up for failure. And, you know, and if your bosses don't understand that, then they need to go back to their roots. So, you know, they need to go back to when they first, remember back when they first started, because, um, because there was probably someone there that was kind of trying to teach them, had to go through um, everything, you know? What was it again? That customer. Hold on. You're getting a little too far ahead of me there. Okay. Okay. And then they do the test. Okay. Which I'm not going to worry about. I'm just going to do the verify and everything's good. Okay, moving on. Um, yeah, I don't remember. Okay, so we're on this particular step here. Oh wait, it's an App Studio. Never mind, we're backing out. We need here rental verify. We're changing this to work queue. We want this to be the account approvals. Did we configure the view? I don't think we did. Nope, we did. Okay. See, they're already on their like widgets before I could even get into the preview here. So, you know, so this is the reason why I feel like they are using like almost like a direct link with their they're here on this page, you know, back then. So, you know, so that's why I feel like what they're um um okay, let's see. Work for other people's queues. There we go, and publish. Okay. Did that do everything that I needed to do? Yep, okay. Moving on. Exit preview. Configure login, which was, I think we need to go to Dev Studio. We need to go to app. We need to refresh. Because we have, oh, we don't have the view yet. Right. Right, which I believe I still need to do in the App Studio case type, the reservation, login, configure view, and then we add in our fields. God damn it. Come on, drop, thank you. Submit and add another. Username. Submit and add another. And password. And submit. Right, got all three of those, which they then do the submit. Okay. Which they save, gotcha. And now they're going up to the Dev Studio. And go down to app, which I need to refresh again, which they didn't do, by the way. Okay, hold on. You're going a little too fast on this one. They are modifying the username. That visibility is based off of the condition, which is down and roll is equal to false. And got that. We got the password that we're gonna need to change to a password here. Visibility is a condition about the down and roll is equal to false, and we're good. I believe that was all that needed to be done on that one. Roll is equal to false, right? And click on submit. Alright, they go up to save. And then they are checking it. Okay. So with that in mind, should be able to test it and see if it works. Or, have them run the check here, which it did. Okay, 100%. Moving on. Okay, this is another one where it's like, what the heck? You know, they're having us kind of create like, you know, new data pages and stuff like that. I'm like going, okay. Um, okay, we're still in Dev Studio, so data page. Okay, hold on. Oh boy. What was it again? Car rentals, data, renter customer. Okay. Okay, well, come on. There we go. Create an open. Put that to list. Change that to report definition. Name is customer credential lookup. Which they do that. Okay, hold on. You're going a little too fast there. Okay, we're back here. Okay, so customer credential lookup again, which again I don't agree why they recreate the same label. It doesn't make sense to me, but you know, it is what they do. See, they're already in the parameters. They've already put down all the usernames and passwords and stuff like that. And this is still working on this, by the way. You know, they're already here, and they've already put in username and great description and password with another great description. Okay. I got a query. I change the source. I changed the column source. Oop, okay. They added in some extra stuff here, so I need to be God damn it. Come on. I hate the fact that it jumps all the way up there when I tab. There we go. Okay. Let's pause that real quick because I need to set null. And they've already gone all the way up to the save. And then they go to this one here, parameters, and then they put in the username there, password here. Okay, hold on, let's see. Are they done with this? No, they go back to definition. They add parameters to this. Click submit, click save. Okay, hold on. Going a little too fast, going a little too far there. Let's go ahead and slow it down a little bit. Nope. Password, there we go. Submit, save, and then they pretty much close it out. They're moving on to other things here. So let's go ahead and refresh the app there. Then you go to rent a reservation. Then you go to process. Then you go to flow auction. Then you go to login. Validation. Oh, okay, let me type that in. Okay. Then you go inside. And do the create and open. They put in username. They add. Oop, okay, that's a lot of information. Let me go ahead and fix that. So let's add and that. And then we have the equation that they gave us to place inside of that. So let's go ahead and grab that equation and put that in here. It's another, it's one of these things where it's like, I really wish, you know, the problem with these kind of challenges is that they're not getting you to kind of think about, how to go about through this yourself. They're pretty much giving it to you, which doesn't, in my opinion, it doesn't really help you at all. In that, if they're giving you everything that you need to, know about this, then, how are you supposed to remember how to do that when you're on the job? And that's what I find kind of irritating about some of these challenges is that they're not giving you the tools that you need in order to um, um, be ready for on the job. It feels like, you know. That is me, by the way. If you feel otherwise, then you're welcome to kind of counter me. I don't mind. If you feel like they're giving you exactly what you need in order to do well on the job, then sure. I mean, I guess. But the descriptions, um, or the lack thereof of descriptions, the fact that they pretty much, handhold you going through this, especially with these solutions. Like, look at the descriptions. They give you everything, including the syntax for the data page results. They give you that formula there, folks. And it's like, maybe talk about it. and then like hide the information for them, or like maybe put in like a little text box themselves to kind of, work through that information, you know. Um, Otherwise, um, you know, um, wait. Shit, they went a little too far. It's expression and enroll. Okay, that was it. Okay. Okay, that one's done. Here's the next part. So let me go back to overview. Okay, here we are. So we're going to data, rental customer, views, new view. Oh, okay. They're adding a lot of information in here. Okay, so fields. We're doing the first name. We're doing the last name. And we're doing the email address. Okay. Click submit. Okay. Save it. Gotcha. Data pages. Okay. Go over here. Open in dev. Okay. Parameters. Okay. Change this to no. And we add in the count that they never mentioned before. Go to definition. Change the. Nope, we're adding the alternative source. Oh, hold on. If note enrolled. Oh, wait. That's not two E's. It's just not enrolled. That's what it's trying to say there. Okay. This was a lookup. Oh, nope. Lookup. Class name of rental customer. There we are. We're adding in parameters. Okay. Param of that. Gotcha. Submit. Oh. Easy. What did they do? Fuck. Moving back a little bit. Okay, they went up to here. And then to this portion. Not enrolled. Okay, they did create and open. Oops. Stop. Pages and classes. PY work page. for, let's see, it's work and rental reservation. There we go. Okay. They go to advanced. Nope. They have entered in this work page. Done roll. That remains equal. This is false. There's no other changes that I can see. So they go up here and click save. Go up here and click save. Oh, excuse me. Hey there, sure, GX, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How's your day been? Okay, so we're still in Dev Studio. They go to app. Let me go ahead and refresh just in case because they're magically they have everything kind of refreshed automatically for them. So, I need to be a little bit cautious on it. Okay, they go to property. Okay, let's see, what did they do? They go to property and then they create. Okay, and oh, hold on. They're doing customer GUID, and they're going to go and create an open. Wait, hold on. What the heck did they do? They just saved and not did anything? They just saved and didn't do anything. Okay. Then they went to customer. Everything looks relatively okay. Let's see what they add in here, which they put in the customer GUID here. Oh, wait, that's a period. And then they put in this one here for some unknown reason. That is a period here, right? Hold on, let me bring it to my main screen here so that I can kind of see a little bit clearer. Yeah, it is a period. Okay, gotcha. Period, number one, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay. Moving on. They do a save. They go to data transform. Oh, they do a create on the data transform. Okay. They do a set customer key. Which, okay, just to be aware here. I don't even know if they do a set customer key. Let me set. No, they do not. So, you don't even know that they want you to have this label either, in the description. That's why it's like sometimes, the description does not match with what what they're expecting you to have. Um, so that's why I have a hard time with their last exercise here. Hey there, Rose. How's it going? Welcome back to the stream. How's your day been? Okay. so we have data rental customer, and then we have the rental customer here, which they do the tour, which is the same data rental customer. So there's that. Go back to definition. Okay. I change this to when. And then they add in some additional information here. Let's see, false. I didn't want to. Wait too long there. Okay, so they go over here, click on this, and then they add in a expression that they want you to basically do a copy and paste with. So give me a second. Going to copy and paste. There we go. Submit. Okay, they go up here, save. And then they go back and they go to this. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna save everything else here because they just go straight over to the case types. Rental reservation. Click on this, and it looks like they're about ready to configure view. Yep, they configure the view. There you go here to, nope, they go to fields, and then they add in customer. Okay, they change that to read only, and then they change this to confirm. Wait, hold on. Oh, stop. You're going a little too fast there, video. Confirm customer. I don't have confirmed customer. Did I screw up somewhere? Oh, happy birthday there, Rose. Got any plans for today? If you don't, it's perfectly fine. Um, you know, you don't have to have plans. The fact that you're spending some time with me is nice. I appreciate it. Or maybe you've already done something for the day. That's could be perfectly reasonable as well. You know, maybe you've already done quite a bit for the day, and you're like, maybe you're just completely exhausted. What is going on here? I don't see a confirmed customer on this. Um, okay, hold on. Um, That's what this was. I didn't see the fact that they did that they changed the name confirm customer there. So that was my fault on that one. They did everything very quickly, so okay, configure fields, customer, read only, confirm customer. There it is. And then they hit the submit. Then they go over here, click on that. Oh, they're going a little too fast again. Go to open process. There we go. Now over here, go to view properties, apply data transform. Nope, I didn't see that. Pardon me, hold on. Nope, nope, come on, go back. Okay, now I can see what they entered in here, which was set customer key. There we go. Hit submit. They run up here to save. They run back to stages and steps, and record is stale. That doesn't really help me out here. There we go. Once again, they don't really oh, okay, well, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So here, hold on. Let me show you what is going on here. Let's see. There it is. So they're stating here, rental customer data object confirms and includes a confirmed customer view. But because I didn't change this at the very beginning when I hit submit, it saved it under a different name, basically. So when or actually, hold on, let me. So, you know, when I didn't change this initially and I hit submit, this entire thing got saved under a different name. So when I came back and I changed the name to confirm customer, it didn't change that view's original name anymore. It's now, something else. It's like it's new view as a name. So basically when we go back to this other page here, it can't find it because it's not confirmed customer, even though I changed the name on it. And that's what frustrates me about Pega sometimes, is that it doesn't update their class names or anything along those lines after the fact. They give you the opportunity to change class names, in some cases, but they don't give you the ability to go into the behind the scenes to change those names. They don't even give you the opportunity to delete, the previous um, class names or anything along those lines. So, um, like here, let's go back. Let's go back here, right? Let me, let's say that I go ahead and just delete confirm customer, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and create a new view. We're going to do the um, what's the name of it again? Confirm customer. Let's go ahead and put in a brand new confirm customer, like they had before, and we go and add the um, we add in everything that we had in before on that. Which was for the fields, you had the first name, you had the last name, and you had the email address, right? You had all those kind of set, they click submit, and there you go. All right. So we're going to go ahead and click save. Now, let me try to refresh on my verify here. And now it's doing it. Okay. Hey, look at that. Now here's the thing that's a little dangerous. Um, the view that I used in this later, this confirm customer view, that got deleted. That got changed. So this, in a sense, should be pointing to nothing now because I removed it. I removed the old confirm customer view that I had previously set up, right? Shouldn't this be pointing to nothing at this point? If you're not careful with how you named your, views or whatnot. Matter of fact, the customer that, I put in the first one wasn't with a capital C. It was a lowercase c. So you're saying that this is right here working perfectly fine because, you know, um, it's searching for a view that does not have any kind of restrictions on their their capital letters or anything along those lines. That's a bit scary to me, to be honest. Um, so yeah. Okay, moving on. Let's move into the next portion of this because we don't have all the time in the world. We have till um, okay. just want to make sure that it's still kind of showing um, it's showing the overview here there, folks. So, okay, we're in step 7, which is the first one that I've ever seen, by the way. So, okay, we're going to data. We're going to new. We're creating a reservation. They were about ready to click next on this one, so I was like going, okay, gotta pay, gotta pause. Okay, and they click submit already. They added a field. Oh my gosh, they added a lot of fields. So, okay, so, um, so based off of what I'm seeing from, what they have on the screen right at this moment in time versus what they have here, they have the globally unique ID. They have a lot of additional variables which I have to put in, but they do not have label here, which is interesting. But we'll move on. So, field name. Pickup location. This was a pick list. Drop down list, okay. I don't really see anything else that I can do on here, so we'll submit and add another. We have pickup date. Let's see, date only. Let's see, advanced. There's no advanced, so submit and add another. Return date. Okay. Another date only. Submit and add another. Total rental days. Integer. Submit and add another. GPS. Navigation. Why this is a Boolean, I don't really know, but okay. Child safety seats. And this is somehow a pick list as well. It's like, wait, what? But sure, okay. Okay, so now we have pickup location, pickup date, return date, total rental days, GPS navigation, child safety seats. The IDs are the same. Just double checking here, by the way. Right, okay. Pick list, date only, integer, boolean, pick list, gotcha, drop down list, and drop down list, right? And tourist car rentals. Okay. It's just between the pickup location here and globally unique ID here, they don't have label. So just, you know, giving that heads up on that one. So they go up here to save. And you go to case types. They go to rental. They go to enter rental information. They do the configure view. have fields. They add in reservation. Oh, hold on. They open, and then they do a view name of rental information. Okay. Which they then create. Okay, which they show pickup location, pickup date, return date, total rental days, GPS navigation, and child safety seats. Okay, gotcha. So we have pickup list, Boolean, integer, date only, and pick list. They do the total rental days as calculated read only. And then they go and open this up. Which then they change the function to a custom, and then they add in I'll just type it out. It's probably easier that way anyway. So rental date minus pickup date. Do the submit, and then do the submit, and they save. Then they go to wait. They jumped ahead. Okay, or they they kind of changed their video. Obviously, they have editing going on for their videos, no big deal. But the fact that um, they didn't even show the person moving over to the dev studio and opening that up, which it doesn't even open up into the um, into the home screen that they had. So, but they go to app, which again, I'm going to go ahead and refresh because they're going straight into rental reservation. Looks like they're about ready to click data model there. So let me go ahead and do that right now. Yep, there's data model. There's data transform. And PY set field defaults. Okay. They add a new set. And then okay, not quite sure what's going on there, but so they do the reservation and the child safety seats, and it's equal to 0. Why they're doing that, I don't know, but okay, they're adding another value in. Pickup date. Oh, okay. They added in a formula that I'm hoping that they have above. They do. Okay. Because they did reservation, pickup date, and then they put in that. Okay. And then they go up to, they go up to save. Then they go down to user interface section, enter rental information. Oh. They go into rental information, which obviously their pickup date and return date and stuff like that is different than what they currently have. Their videos back in 2021, by the way, which is a little odd, seeing that technically this 8.7 isn't that old. Um, you know, I don't know exactly when it was done. I don't really see like a date of creation on the page at all. So, um, but the fact that they're saying that this video is 3 years old is like, okay, that's a little odd there, guys. Um, Today I won't be on Warframe today. That's okay, the Rose. I haven't been that happy with Warframe lately, so I'm gonna kind of talk with Blackheart about it. Um, to be honest, I don't know whether I really want to kind of continue to support a company that kind of ignores me. Um, but I don't know. Um, I'll 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 talk a little bit more about it as soon as I'm done with this, which um we're already like an hour and a half in, and it's like, ooh, okay. Okay, so what are we doing here? Okay, so they're going to pick up date. Okay, hold on. They're going to actions. They're doing create an action set. And they're clicking on add an event. Change. Add an action. Display refresh. Oh, hold on. That's a little it's a little too fast there. Okay, they just click submit. Okay, gotcha. What is this? This is a this is a this is basically a programming system. They call it a low code environment, meaning that basically anybody should be able to pick it up and work with it, without with very little training. At least that's their intention of it. I mean, it is easy, but at the same time, you can it can get fairly complex as well. You don't have to be a computer scientist to know about the Pega environment, but um, because there are um, there are certifications that you can get that you don't necessarily need a computer science degree in order to understand. Um, but with what I'm doing right now with the system architect, it's helpful if you do have a system, programming background for it. If you want to go for the business analyst certification for it and, potentially get a, pretty decent paying job for it, there's plenty of work out there, I'm sure, for a business analyst if you're so interested. Um, but um, that's up to you. So, indeed, indeed, nice. Okay. Um. Okay, let's see. What else are they gonna do? They're going to go to return date. Actions. Okay. Okay. Wait. They're doing the same kind of thing. Creating an action set. They're adding an event where they're doing the change. And they're adding an action. Display refresh. Okay. And then they're just submitting it. Okay. Total rental days. Okay. Visibility, condition expression. Oh, oh, oh. Hold on. Okay. They added a little bit more here, so pickup date and return date is also not equal. And I just click save. Okay. Okay, hold on. I want to make sure that it looks perfectly fine here. Okay. Reserve space when hidden. Sure. Okay. So we go to apparently presentation on this one. And they go to right, they change to left, and then they submit. Okay. GPS navigation. Okay. Presentation. They scroll on down. Okay. True text is changed to requested. Okay. They change the false text to declined. Okay. And then they hit submit. They gotta save. And then they go into testing. Okay. So I'm gonna close down all this. They didn't save these, by the way. Or at least it didn't feel like they were saving those. So, okay. Verify mission exercise, and hopefully that should pass with everything. Oh, nope, I missed something somewhere. Hey, um, hold on a second. Um, can you pause? Damn it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they're saying that I don't have any of the information stored here. Actually, hold on. Let me kind of show it to you because you're probably wondering what the heck I'm doing. Okay, so um, so right at this moment in time, I had a 90. I'm like going, okay, what did I miss? And apparently, in the reservation data object, the following fields supposed to have pick list values. And I'm like, okay. That's interesting. Didn't know that I had to add in the pick list values because they didn't show that in, what they basically did was like, hey, um, here's here. Let me kind of do full screen on here, this, right? So here's the field name, and bam, they did it all. And not anywhere did they show adding in the values whatsoever. Okay, pause. See, this is why I sometimes get irritated with them because they skip steps and you're basically caught flat-footed as to what, they want you to get through or what they want you to do on this. So, okay, so the pick list for the child safety seats. Let me see. Yeah, the choices are that are actually, hold on. I think I have to add them individually here. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Okay, and then pickup location, I'm going to need to add that in, and we're going to need to put in all the different choices here, but obviously, I'm going to have to add in each one of these individually. Two more. Okay, and clear all that out and submit. There we go. Save that. And now we can go back to our previous. And now I will do a refresh, verify mission exercise, and we will see whether or not I get that an ID on it again. Nope, looks like we're good. Okay, it's happy. All right, we're on step 8. I don't know how long we've been kind of working on it. We started at around 2 o'clock, so that means it's already been an hour and 40 minutes into, into the first attempt, which obviously failed, but, you know, um, and I'm just getting into the halfway mark there, folks. So just, okay. Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure that I'm back on the this screen here. Overview. Let's go through the solution here. Oh, we're already in the Dev Studio. Okay. Weird. Okay, so they went to app. So let's go ahead and do a refresh just in case. Rental reservation, process, I'm assuming here. Yep, process. Validate, okay. Oh, they did a create, okay. Nope, okay, hold on. We gotta put in a really long label here. do create and open. Okay, property reservation return date. Okay. Reservation return date. They did an add. They did first number relation second number. Okay. Hold on. They kind of skipped ahead a little bit. Reservation total rental days less than or equal to and 0. Okay. What else? Okay, they put in a message that I cannot read right at this moment in time, so I'm assuming that it's up here somewhere. There we go. And I'm assuming that they're gonna click on submit on this one. Yep. Okay. Save. Gotcha. I'm going to go to flow action. Enter rental information. They go to validation. You gotta validate. Oh, hold on. Ah, fuck. That. They do save. And what are you? Oh, they go into test mode. Okay. Was that it? Looks like it's it. Okay. Let's go ahead and verify. And it worked. Okay. Moving on. Okay, so next part. We're in Dev Studio still. We're going to go to app. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and get this to full screen again. Okay, so they're going to rental reservation, data model, property, reservation, and pickup location. Okay. Oh, okay. They're adding in GPS locations to the standard values here. So give me a second. They obviously have a, yeah. So they're changing the standard value here to GPS locations and the city. So they're taking out the state on that. So give me a second. Let me copy all this down. I was like, going, whoa, hold on. That's a lot of information being presented there. Okay, that's all done. Okay, now what are you guys gonna do? We're just gonna go up to save. Okay, saving. Okay, we're going down to user interface section. Enter rental information. Going into rental information. We're going to change this to a 2 column. Okay. Oh, la, 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 la. Okay, just making sure that everything is looking okay right at this moment in time. Okay, so they're wanting to do, they're trying to add um, a data display. Okay, so add data display, and they're about ready to click map on that. So which is showing Boston. Okay. No, I don't want them to know my location. Thank you very much. Okay, I go into the map here. You know what? Just in case here, I really don't want them potentially doxing me right at this moment in time. So what I'm gonna do, you know, just in case, I don't, like I said, I don't necessarily want them, doxing my location or anything along those lines. So I'm gonna kind of hide the dev studio right at this moment in time. They're probably not necessarily, you're probably actually not seeing what I'm doing in the dev studio right at this moment, but I'd rather be careful. So I hope you understand. Um, but we go to change, we go to other, we go to PX. Oh, they're kind of they're being a little too quick on this. PX address map, okay. Okay, it goes straight into that. Gotcha. Okay, they do the lat long, which is the pickup location. Let me just hit submit. And yeah, okay. Everything is looking okay for right now, but again, I'm a little worried that they might like, they might like go, "Hey, here's Jim's address." Not that people can't necessarily find out about that. People have their means of hacking locations and stuff like that, but please don't visit me, especially not without, my consent. You know, we already have people out there that, dox other YouTubers. Don't be like that, please. You know, and no, I will not name names, but there have been some people that are quite unscrupulous along those lines. So, all right. So they go up to pickup location, actions, create an action set. They add an event of change, add an event of refresh, and then they submit. Okay, and then they save it, and then they test it. Okay. So it looks like everything is working okay. I'm gonna go ahead and save the others, just in case everybody's kind of wondering. I'm gonna save everything else here because it doesn't feel like they did that at all. Close down everything else. And then we are going to go ahead and go back to our previous window here. And we're going to verify. Looks good. Okay. We're on to number 10. So we're going to go ahead and open this back up. Hide that. Okay. Now we're moving on to the next exercise. Okay, which don't know exactly where they're going to be starting off from. I'm going to switch it over to the App Studio just in case. Let's see. Yep, they start out in the App Studio. Oh, there. We're going a little quick here. Hold on. Can't rewind it a little bit. Okay, they go to data, they go to reservation. Oh my gosh. They go to views. They go to rental information. Okay. And then they add a new field. Okay. Whoa, they added a lot of information in here. Okay. So field name is GPS cost. Okay. It is set to currency. Okay. They do the advanced. This is a calculated field. Okay. We use expression. And wait, they just have 0 there? Okay. Interesting. Submit and submit. They save. Oh, where did they go? They go to settings. They go to configurations. Okay. You gotta manage configuration sets. Okay, so they add a new configuration set. Gotcha. Oh. Hold on. Reservation. Okay. There we go. And then they close that. Okay. And they add a configuration. Gotcha. They add in a lot of information, which I need to fill in here real quick. So, 1 second. Cost of GPS, navigation for reservation. Reservation, application. This is currency. Constant is 1930. 13.99. Okay. I could speak honest. Everything else looks fine. Okay, and then click submit. Okay. And before they switch over to something else, I want to make sure that, what what they have on their screen right at this moment matches mine. So GPS cost, right? Cost of GPS navigation for reservation, currency $13.99, reservation update date, which is different, and total 1. Everything else is looking good. So it looks like they're about ready to switch over to Dev Studio. So let me go ahead and do that right now. Okay, they went to app. Okay. They're changing um, they're changing this to data. Okay. They're going to reservation. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Open up reservation. Open up decision. Open up declare expression. And then they click on GPS cost. Yep. So they add a condition. Wait. Fuck. And then see which expression they picked. And it doesn't necessarily show you either, like after the fact. Okay, so they basically clicked on this and they say, oh, geez. Um, okay, I can't see the entire table. There we go. Okay. So they picked expression evaluates to true, which, again, they don't show here at all on this. So, it's like, okay, how do I know which one someone picked if you don't really show me, after the fact? So, okay, hold on. They do GPS navigation, and then set the GPS cost value of, and then they do an expression builder. So, which, obviously they most likely gave me an expression already, or, some. Oh, they didn't even give me? Normally they give you the the information to be put into the expression builder. Here, let me show you firsthand about that. So hold on a second. Let me switch on over there. So here's where they're going to be throwing in throwing in an expression, right? And do you see any kind of expression anywhere in here at all? I don't. So So, real quick, I want to see what they're doing here. Okay, configurations, reservation. Okay, GPS cost. Okay. Do you see anything in here concerning the expression builder and the fact that um, the fact that you need to kind of browse for reservation on that? Because I don't. Okay, so I'll go back here. So they went to browse. Browse. Hello, browse. Okay. It's not opening up for me right at this moment in time. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe it just kind of crashed on me or something like that. Um, what is going on here? Pega, are you are you are you okay? I can't do anything right at this moment in time. It feels like I'm completely locked out here, though, folks. It's not even saving for me right at this moment in time. Okay, we have some really fucked up things going on right at this moment in time. I'm going to go ahead and log off real quick because Pega is having a stroke or something along those lines. I have no idea what's going on there. So give me a second. Let me grab the password again, and we'll try to restart from where we last left off there. Again, I don't know what the heck was going on there, but it was having a really hard time with from where we were at right at this moment, right at that moment in time. So, um, it's going to be a little difficult because I need to kind of go back to where I was at that point. And hopefully that didn't necessarily screw up everything, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So, okay, we were at reservation, we were at decision, declare expression, GPS cost. Um, we added a condition, which we changed this to expression evaluates to true, which you have the GPS navigation. And then we changed this. Clicked browse. Now it's working. Okay, configuration, reservation, GPS cost, which we added that, and we add that in, which, verifying that the information is, looking like the same as what they have, which, it kind of does, but it doesn't. But that's okay. Like this right here isn't matching, but that's fine. It is what it is. Okay, so they hit submit, and then they hit save, and then they come right back up here. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna close this out first, and then I'm gonna come right back up here and type in what they have here, which is work. So there we go. We go to rental reservation. Okay, user interface. Good. Section. Got it. Enter rental information. Okay. They double click on the rental information there. Got it. Okay. Oh, they move the GPS cost up. And thankfully, they're not doxing me still. Although, wait. I just noticed something. Okay, notice how my screen has the still the double columns, right? You know that we did that. What? Last was it last one or was it the one before? Um, I think it was like the one before, wasn't it? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Um, okay, so hey, I'm using something that is showing both the previous columns from before, right? Okay, well, see a problem with that? Even their video doesn't include the double columns. It's like, guys, if you're doing a continuation from where you last left off, include where you last left off. you know, the fact that you're not showing the map from column B that you established from your previous task is not helping your case in this. You're showing something that is not exactly the same, which is really bad visuals, in my opinion. You know, you're not building off of what you're creating either in this particular case, and therefore, you know, like if I compare what you have here with what I currently have there, then they don't match, and it's like you know you're not filling me with a whole lot of confidence in this. So that's why it's like, come on, guys, be better. Okay, so they go to GPS navigation, they modify that, they go to actions. Oh, they skip a lot of steps. Okay, so they add the change event in here. They add an action. They do refresh, which yeah, refresh. Okay, and then they click submit. They skipped all of that. It's like, come on, guys, don't do this. Okay, they go up to save, and then they do the rental information. Okay, which is just them saying, hey, we got everything taken care of. We're just double checking our work. They didn't even save this section, by the way. So they just went up to create and did the new um, did that new. So verify mission exercise and okay. It's looking like everything is working out perfectly fine, as you can see right here. So on to step 10 or step 11. We got 4 more left to go there, folks. So am I going to be able to get it done in the 3 hours that they want me to get it done in? We'll find out. Stay tuned. Okay. Alright, so this time, whoa, okay. They're already in, um, they're already in rental reservation. They started here. It's like, okay, well, thanks guys, appreciate it. Okay, so we go up to configure view. Okay, we add field. Oh, okay, there's a lot of information here. 1 second. Vehicle ID. It's a data reference. Data object is vehicle. They do single record, okay. Vehicle ID, reference data, clicked, vehicle, field on target, global unique ID, everything looks relatively the same right at this moment in time, so let that continue. Okay, so they just did the submit, okay. And then they click on here, drop down list, they click model. Okay. Which I wasn't sure if they changed anything else there. Hold on, moving it back here. So drop down list, change that to model. They click submit, then they click submit. Okay. And then they hit the save. Okay. And they switch over to Dev Studio. Okay. Okay. It's a little too fast. It's okay. There we go. Once again, we'll refresh. Okay, rental reservation, user interface, section, select vehicle. Oh. What the hell? What the hell did they do here? There, okay, here, let me show you what I'm seeing. If you're like go in that same section, okay, and you're like trying to watch the video, then you're probably already seeing what I'm seeing, but you know, just to kind of give you guys an idea as to what's going on here. So, you know, here's the section, you know, here's the select vehicle, and okay. I didn't see them double clicking this particular section of the field. I mean, it went automatically into here on that. So, which wait, hold on. Okay, so what you're seeing here is not what I'm seeing there. So they skipped a step. Even in the video, they skipped a step, and it's like, where did where did you guys go on this? You know? Okay. Well, I mean, that's you're still on you're still on the dev here. Hold on, let me. Okay, so I'm assuming they went into here. Section, select vehicle, vehicle ID, search for vehicle ID, right? Okay, model, select vehicle. Okay, that's all the same as what they had there. So then they open up this. God damn it. I hate it when they skip steps like that, man. Okay, they just got rid of the label. Okay. They changed the placeholder here. Okay. Okay, group items. Make, okay. So they do make here, and property for tooltip is style, okay. Then they click to submit, okay. And then they go into here. They click on the change, and then they click on two columns. Oh, you're going again a little too fast there. Okay. They went into car image. They're clicking on change. Click on image, okay. Changing this to property. And then they use car image there. Nothing else changes, okay. And then they hit submit, okay. And then they move car image down to B. There we go, and then they click on save. Okay, what else did they do? They go back here, they click on save, and then they do, now they're testing it out. Okay, so yeah, they clicked on save, they came here and they clicked on save. So just making sure, but they didn't really come here and click on save because this wasn't a screen for them at all. You know why? I don't really know, but whatever. It is what it is. So everything has been done. So verifying mission exercise and what we have. 100%. Okay. And just in case anybody's kind of curious, you know, there it is, 100%. So just so you're aware, you know, I'm trying to make sure that everybody knows, like, you know, hey, I'm trying to be upfront with you all. You know, you're not necessarily, you know, being, you know, gaslighted or anything along those lines. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and refresh the app there. We're going to go ahead and go to App Studio. Just in case, we're going to go and save this, and we're just going to back on out. Go back to this screen. Okay, we're starting on number 12, and already we're in the rental reservation in App Studio. So we're in case types, we're in rental reservation automatically here on at the very start of the video. Okay, so confirm reservation. Okay, so we're configuring the view on that. Gotcha. We're going to fields. Okay. We're adding case ID. Gotcha. We're adding a field. Okay. Oop, oop, oop. They're doing a lot of information here. Hold on. Rental cost. Currency. Advanced. Rental cost. This is a calculated field. We use the expression, and it uses a very long evolved expression that I'm hoping that they at least either gave an no, they gave it to us, you know, although the expression seems to be kind of going off screen here a little bit. Okay, the expression itself is going off screen and I cannot widen that up. Okay, so I'm gonna have to zoom out to see if I can see the full expression. There we go. And this is why you have spaces in your expression, because it doesn't really matter if you can have spaces in your expression there, folks. Just to kind of give you guys an idea as to how large the expression is. You know, I had to zoom it out a couple times just to try to fit it on screen because, you know, I was at, 100% like I normally have it. And this is what I was seeing. And there's no scroll bar here, by the way. So this is why, I tend to recommend, hey, if you're using an expression, you can put spaces here on either side of that. Oh, hold on. Frank. Sorry. Knocked down a cup. Thankfully it was empty. Um, the you can put spaces like right there, and it still works. It should still work for your expression. So why didn't they do that? You know, I have to change the zoom so that I can see the full syntax of the expression. And now I can add that in here. You know, like I don't think their expression breaks if you add in a space in here. Or at least it shouldn't. I hope it doesn't. Um, because white space shouldn't affect your calculations whatsoever. I mean, the only time white space would really, affect anything concerning this is that, like, if you put the white space inside, like, quotation marks, like you're adding additional white space into a string or something. So why they didn't do that, I don't really know. It's just kind of confusing, but let's change the zoom back because I don't really like it at that kind of small lettering. So, all right. Okay, let's get back into this. Okay, so I just click submit. Okay. They add customer. Okay. And they change customer to read only. They don't change the view there, which is interesting. We'll have to see if they change it later. Okay, and they scroll on down to reservation and they add reservation in. Okay. They change auto to read only. Okay. And scroll on down even more. They add in vehicle ID. And now they're changing the view there to select vehicle, rental information, and confirm customer. Okay, hold on. Rental information and confirm customer. Okay, just making sure that I have everything kind of lined up with what they have. So, and then they click submit. Okay. And then they go into save and run. So we're just going to go ahead and save it, and then we're going to just go ahead and... Oh, wait. Oh, they go into changing things up here a little bit. Okay, hold on. so they they changed things inside the what they have here. So hold on. Okay, so they're already at like confirm reservation step here. Let me kind of show you guys what I'm talking about right at this moment in time. So, you know, they you know, they get done with this, and then they go up to save and run, and bam, it's like, okay, they're already at the confirm reservation step on this, and it's like, wow, guys, you guys went really fast on that. Okay. Um, I don't think my previous like username and password yeah, that they didn't save it, or it was never like, saved prior or anything along those lines, so we're just gonna go ahead and, add the record in for the very first time because I didn't do that previously. So all right, this doesn't handle this doesn't, work with like 10 years or something like that. So that's um, kind of irritating, but whatever. Ordering credentials. This should have been all like created from the previous run-throughs already, so it's all good. No, I don't care about changing my password, you idiots. This is meant to be an exercise, nothing else. Okay, so we're on identified customer. Okay. Approve. We're on enter rental information. Okay. Just go ahead and select a vehicle there. Anything will do. Okay, so they're at this step, the confirm reservation, right? Oh, you guys weren't really seeing what I was doing there. I apologize. So we're at the confirm reservation step. So let's see. Okay, so we go here. And they want me to change. Oh, what? Um, okay, that's weird. Um, did it just crash on me? Oh, what the fuck? Okay, well, okay. I guess I'll just have to close down this because it's not working right at this moment in time. And we'll have to restart the instance again. Hold on, let me bring this up. Launch the instance again. There we go. Okay. I don't know whether or not it saved the information or anything along those lines. So let's go ahead and head back into the um, let's see about trying to go back in here. Let me move this off to another screen again. I wanna verify that I've um, I want to verify that we are indeed um, you know like that if I go to confirm everything's still there, which it is. Okay, awesome. So that's good. It saved all that. We did the save and run. I don't know whether or not it saved this or not in the records. Let's see if it did or not. I kind of doubt it, but okay, it did save it. Awesome. Okay, so we'll continue there. All right, return date. Sure. Save that. Continue. Once again, we'll select a random car. And then we're here, which, wait, um, it's not giving me the option to change. I can't modify this right at this moment in time. I don't know what happened here. What's going on? It's not giving me the option to modify this. Am I maybe doing this in like the um, wrong studio or something like that? No, it's in App Studio. At least according to their video. Here, let me show you what I'm talking about here. Um, okay. Apparently I'm not showing the proper screen. There we go. So this is their video that they have, right? So, they're kind of showing all the um, showing the steps necessary, for the confirm rental, select vehicle, blah, blah, blah. They go up to the save and run, and they skip to confirm reservation, which they say, configure this view, and then, it's still an App Studio here, so, like, I don't know why mine is suddenly bugged out all of a sudden. I don't have any kind of confirm anywhere here. So okay. Okay, so again, I don't know what happened, why it crashed that first time. Hopefully there's no like additional problems on this, but we'll see. Um, I know that this can sometimes cause additional problems. Going this route versus the other route at times. So I'm hoping that this is okay. Okay, we're scrolling on down, we're scrolling on down. Okay, so we're doing a mobile page with content and layout group. Okay. Okay, and then we go to edit. Over default region settings. Title, text, reservation confirmation. Okay, hold on. Reservation confirmation, which they come on down here and click submit. And they change case ID. They remove property default. And they change case ID to reservation ID. There we go. And they apply. Gotcha. And they close that down. Okay. Rental cost. Stop. And they go to presentation. They go to text alignment to the left. It doesn't look like they changed anything else here. Nope. Okay. And they click apply. And then they close that down. Okay. And they move search for customer, rental information, search for vehicle ID to the tabbed. Okay, so they do search for vehicle ID. They do rental information. And then they do search for customer there. Okay, and then they click on this. And they go to settings, okay. Oh, wait. What exactly are they changing here? I can't really see it. Still can't really see it. What exactly did they change? Okay, hold on. Let me rewind it a little bit. settings, they go down, they remove the ID, click apply, and then they close on out both. Okay, hold on. So they click on apply because they remove the vehicle and the ID from vehicle there. They close this out, they close that out, and then they go over to customer. And then they do what? They go to reservation, they go to vehicle, and that's it apparently. Okay, so they're just kind of showing the fact that, you know, the information is tabbed and all that jazz, and there you go. Okay. Yikes, that was kind of a rough go of it, but hey, we're done hopefully with number 12. Okay, Blackheart's getting kind of started with Warframe. Matter of fact, he's already started with Warframe, most likely. But you know, I'm still kind of in the middle of this whole Pega, you know, process here. Now I'll get into his, you know, I'll if he hasn't started up his own stage, which actually has he? No, he hasn't. Oh well, it's okay. I'll let him know that I'm working on, you know, I'm getting into Warframe in a little bit, so um, you know, thankfully it hasn't necessarily joined my stage and gone, you know, where are you, Jim? So it's all good. Okay, so um, okay, we're exiting the preview. We're done with that. So just in case, we're gonna go and save it. Then we'll go back to overview. Okay, now just want to make sure that feels like I'm not able to see everything on screen right at this moment in time. There we go. Okay, so we are on uh, email confirmation on this, which um, shouldn't be that bad. So we're just going to, apparently we're in Dev Studio. Why we're in Dev Studio, I don't really know. I thought that you could just basically create your own um, email reservation confirmation through um, App Studio as well, but okay, it is what it is. Okay, so email reservation confirmation. We're going to send to field, okay, and then I'm assuming that we're going to do what, like customer and then email address. At least I'm assuming that's what they're going to do. Customer, right? Email address, right? Okay. Subject. Oh, that's a lot of information. Hold on. Let's see. With the subject line, tourist car rental reservation confirmation. I don't know if they really want the colon there or not. Did they add the colon? Let me confirm. No, they did not. Okay. Let's see, and then we compose the message contents, which we then do the following information in here. At least I'm assuming that's what they're going to be doing. Oh, wait, no, they're doing something else entirely. Okay. They're doing correspondence. They're doing something called car rental information. Okay. They're going up to correspondence type and doing email. Okay. Create and open. Then they paste in all the information below, but okay. Here's where there's a problem with, what they're showing and what they are presenting here. Um, so here, let me kind of show you what I'm talking about here. So notice in this particular description here how well, it might be a little difficult to read, but you can see that you have angled brackets in here, right? Greater or less than, customer first name, blah blah blah, right? This is something that they're kind of putting here, right? Well, here's the thing. That's not the same as what they're putting up here. So if I did a copy and paste here into what they put, it's not the same, as you can see. Compare that with this. It's not the same. So it's like, guys, you're killing me on this. Killing me. Smalls are killing me. Okay. Well, let me fix this. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure that I have the other screen up so you guys can kind of see what I'm changing here. Okay, so we're just gonna customer first name, customer last name. Thank you for your tourist car rental car reservation. I can't trust what they put down is the exact same, so I have to, you know, um, I'm gonna have to kind of do everything, you know, I'm gonna have to make sure that, what they put down in their video is the exact same thing that they put down, you know, or what I'm putting down as well. So because I don't know whether or not their check is gonna check to see whether or not if I have like the reservation or if I have just the bracket here, which, again, it's like, you know, it's not exactly the same there, guys. What's going on here. So, okay. Okay, everything looks good. Notice how there's like a magnifying glass after every single last one of these, and that's what it should be, because they're basically pulling the insert property in. to the email, which is exactly what you kind of need to do. You know, if you don't have that magnifying glass, if you don't have the insert property, then it's not going to know what the heck you're trying to do, and therefore it's going to just send off the, um, you know, it's just going to send it with the brackets, which obviously is not going to work. So, okay, hold on here. Um, we do the save. I'm going to close this down. They do the save and then they do the save and run, which I'm not really going to care about. So let's double check to see if the verify works or verify mission exercise works. And everything looks good. So just in case you're kind of wondering, there we go. You know, step 13 done, 100%. All right, moving on. Two more steps left to go there, folks. And I'm not even I still got, you know, two more steps left to go and, you know, 7 minutes left to do it in. Oof. Okay, hold on. They're already in. Oh, wait. What? Okay, just in case. I don't know what they're talking about here. So we're gonna move on. Okay, so they're already in Dev Studio. They're going down to rental reservation. Okay. They're going to reserve vehicle. Change the current user to work queue. Okay. Reserve vehicle. Okay. And then they configure the view. Okay. And add in the view, confirm reservation. Okay. They set that to read only. Okay. And then they submit. And do the golden deadline. Set it to existing. And then they do the reserve vehicle. Whoa, whoa, wait. What are you doing here? Goal deadline, existing SLA. They put in reserve vehicle. Oh, it's a brand new one. Okay. That's, you know, I was thinking it was already a pre-existing one because, I mean, you know, they've done that kind of in the past anyway, so. But no, they're just basically saying, hey, here's the word for it, and we're just going to go ahead and open it up. We're going to go ahead and create an open automatically. No other checks or anything along those lines. Okay, we're going to change the goal here for an hour. Okay. We're going to change the emergency to 15. Deadline 2 hours. Okay. Urgency is changed to 20. Past deadline is 15 minutes. My gosh, okay. Oh, oh. Slow down there. Okay, so we change that to 6. And then they change this to 10. Okay. And then we go up to save. Got it. Go to save. Got it. Launch portal. User portal. Okay. Oh, what just happened there? Kind of went out of the full screen for me for some reason. Okay, we're in the Cosmos application. We're going down here to the dashboard. Changing this. We're adding a new widget. Okay. What are we adding? Another work list. Okay. And selected. Gotcha. Modifying that. Okay. Changing that to other work queues work. Okay. And then we're doing the reserve. Reserve vehicle. I don't know why they're not changing the name of it right at this moment in time, but we apparently have two different work lists right at this point. One for account approvals, one um, for the new one. So, okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and publish. Okay. And it's showing the fact that it's, has like one value in there, but it's like, okay. Okay, so they go into rental reservation. They go through it all. Okay, so they're just kind of confirming the fact that you have the deadline information in there as well. Okay. That's fine. We'll go ahead and close that out. That should be okay for verifying mission exercise. Hopefully everything works out. Yep, everything did. Okay, so we're now on the last step there, folks. So we're just going to close that down. We're going to switch over to App Studio just in case. And let's go ahead and get started um, on what we're doing here. Okay, so we're already in Dev Studio. Okay, oop, don't go too fast there. So they would go to App, they go to Rental Reservation. They right click on data model here to create an association. No, field value. Okay. Pending reservation. Okay. Pending reservation. Okay. Now bear in mind there, folks, I'm doing this straight from straight from like watching their videos here. I mean, I'm not even taking into any kind of consideration, like I'm not even reading um their descriptions for this. So, and I'm already pushing 3 hours, on this. Um, if I was like reading their um, if I was reading everything that they wanted me to do on this, it would have taken a lot longer. Bear in mind. Okay, so that's why I find these um, exercises so almost impossible. Okay, we're switching on over to App Studio. Okay. Okay, wait. They go straight into, and they went straight into the rental reservation, as though they had the rental reservation already up and running prior. So they went to collect customer information. Okay. And then they did the pending approval. Okay. They changed this to reservation. And then they do a save and run. Which then they confirm the steps. So we're just going to go ahead and verify mission exercise. And let's see how well we do. There we go. Okay. So just to kind of give you guys an idea as to what's going on here. So, step one, 100%, step two, 100%, step three, 100%, step four, 100%, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000, 1100, 12100, 13100, 14100, 15100. Okay. And at this particular moment in time, I'm looking at my recording, and it's 3 hours and 30 minutes. Okay. So I knew that it took a little bit longer time to kind of go through um, like the intro and stuff like that. I think I had like about 10 minutes of basic intro, then a couple more minutes about like, other intros and stuff like that. I think I got started on everything like that, with everything considered, like around the 30-minute mark. I had to kind of redo it because everything got locked up, so that's like another 15. So probably about 45 minutes. So let's give them, let's give them a little bit of wiggle room here. Okay? Let's say that I was able to do all that within the 2 hours and 45-minute mark. Okay. Needless to say, I had some errors, I had some crashes in there, so that obviously took a little bit more time. But you have to figure in the fact that someone's trying to read this for the very first time. They don't know everything as in the very first time. You're giving information to the user for the very first time, and they're not giving full descriptions of everything either. So you know, in the 3 hours that you're saying that, a person can complete this in, I don't think it's possible at all, period. That's just too much. And the fact that it took me, what, this third try in this third video on this particular exercise to get it all done, you know, um, so that's the reason why I really feel like they really need to evaluate their times because they're not doing that in their academy. They're 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 basically timing their people that have like the best experience on these tasks, and they're like going, okay, I'm gonna do this, you know, uh, I'm gonna do this perfectly. Like, here's how you go about doing this, blah 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 blah, and everything's all done. You're not even taking in the time of reading the description for one. You know, you're not taking into consideration the fact that you're not dealing with someone that has like all the knowledge about and the Pega certification. You're not talking about like a wizard in Pega. So trying to test this out on someone that knows all the steps on how to go about doing it is not accurate. And that's why I feel like they really need to do a little bit of a better job in their overall timing of this. So, but we're done. We're done with that. So as you can see, that's been completed. We'll head on down here and we'll see the fact that, we have the mission exercise completed as well. That was rough. I had to use their, mission exercise to get through it all there, folks. I could not read a single word of their descriptions whatsoever because I knew that what they gave me was just too much. So, not with the 3 hours that they demanded of me in that particular mission exercise. They're not giving enough time on reading the description, understanding the description, and you're also factoring in the fact that, some of these things that you're wanting us to do were from, in some cases, months ago, weeks ago. So, that's the reason why I feel like they really need to. I mean, they say that on the 23 version, they reduce down the number of tasks and stuff like that, but they give you 8 minutes per task. So, and that's not great. Alright, but that's going to be it for this particular video there, folks. We're going to go ahead and shut on down and move on to the next portion of my stream. So, for those of you watching this video, thank you for joining me for this third attempt on the mission exercise. We finally got through it all, but, it was definitely a rough experience. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you'll give me a like and subscribe, or at least there's not going to be that much left in terms of the Pega certification after this, there, folks. There's just going to be the questions, the quiz at the very end, and then there's going to be just basically mock exams after that. Okay, to basically prepare myself for the certification. So. Um, and there's I'm also going to need to kind of talk about like other things that you're going to need to do yourself to make sure that everything is prepped on your end, when you try to go for the certification yourself. Okay, so but that's going to be it for today's video. I want to thank you all for joining me on this. Check out the description for more links, social media links that help me out directly, such as Patreon and Throne. There's links there that if you want will help yourself out if you're so inclined. Links that are links to Team Robot. Check out the description of Team Robot if you want to join in with that team. I welcome new members, so it is open for anybody that wants to join. So check that out if that is of any interest to you. And that's going to be it for this Pega certification video. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully I catch you next time. But until then, take care. Have a good night. Stay healthy. Stay safe. And I'll catch you next time.